Yep, to the yep. You already know what time it is, man. It's your girl POC. I appreciate y'all staying locked with us right after this commercial break, man. You already know every time I go live, we got a jam-packed show. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in 900 AM WRD 96.1 Word Radio. You're tuning in right now to Eco Word. We're in our second half of the show. I'm excited. I got a special guest on the line. I've been waiting to talk to this young man for a while now. And then when I seen that he's using nature as a sign to get to our young folks, as a sign to show that we can go outside, and Philadelphia really has a lot more to offer. I was like, this is definitely something we got to bring to the Eco Word show. So, what's up with you? Good morning. How you feeling? I want to bring my special guest on, talk to the people and tell them exactly who they're listening to.
Morning, good morning. Definitely, listen, it's an honor to be on here with you. I love what you do. One day I would love to interview you. You know what I'm saying? My name is Buddha. I go by Buddha. My real name is Eugene Thomas. I'm a president of a nonprofit called Power Circle Mentors. Our location is basically we Philly based, but our foundation is based in Frankfurt, in the Frankfurt section of Philadelphia, where we mentor teens ages 12 to 19. Also host many community events. Also go in schools and just do a lot for the students and all around just community activists.
I love that. I love that. Just to jump out there, and want to be a community activist and help our teenagers here in the city of Philadelphia, what inspired you to get into that before we actually get into the program?
Yeah, honestly, truthfully, I always try to like figure out the answer to that, and really, it just lead back to like God just giving me this purpose, and just like going through my life experience, seeing different things, witnessing different things. I always say like my life is like a movie as far as beginning to end, as far as just the good and the bad, going through different things, and just trying to could have changed to it. Just try to evolve as a person and try to really relate to the kids as like I was growing up and the things that I didn't have. So it was just filling that void in my area, and just trying to like inspire people just to do right and do positive. After like all my mistakes and all my mess ups. So just trying to like get the kids a head start in life.
No doubt. And for the month of October, you know what I mean? You making it green, you taking them outside, like that experience of when we was younger and we actually went outside, got dirty, played in the dirt kind of vibes, right? So for the month of October, between October 3rd and October 26th, you're actually doing a Team Nature Smartphone Photography Club. When I seen this, I got excited. I'm like, yo, like this is what it's about. Why do you feel like it's important to take the students, the youth back outside?
Yeah, so first and foremost, definitely don't want to take like the full credit of the actual program. I just want to real quick shout out the partnerships on there. So a friend of mine that helps with the organization, her name is Jeannie Spence. She put everything together, collaborate in
Awesome.
Power Circle, with Riverfront North. So the sponsorship is through Riverfront North. That's an organization that actually hosts and have a park right by the river right
Fire.
under the Tacony Bridge, all the way to the Betsy Ross Bridge. They got like a nice little area that they're reconstruction just to have good vibes down there, get people out, like you said, get people outside again, outdoors, and just the collaboration with them. We just did like a fishing trip with them. Couple like I think it was like the end of the summer. Took the
You
kids
catch any
fishing.
fish?
I didn't catch no fish. Only two people caught like a little fish,
Okay. But at least we got some fish.
a good learning experience, but just teaming up with them and then bringing on Immortal Visions to kind of like just put everything together with the photography aspect is dope. Like it's we also pay the kids a stipend to come out. They get a certificate at
Beautiful.
the end, and they using their iPhones for something positive instead of just being on social media all day or being on games and just seeing the negative all day through their phones. This is a way they can just kind of, like you said, get outside, get some air, and then really, you know, become photographers, become videographers, learn how to edit, learn how to take special
Hmm.
shots using their iPhone. So I think it's just dope.
No doubt. And when you're outside with the students, you know what I mean? How have they experienced being in nature and actually like taking pictures of it and being excited of what they capture?
It's so crazy because it's like seeing them smiles on their face and not they probably don't even dig like they spend an hour or two doing something else, getting out their comfort zone, right? Being in an area where they might not even like in that neighborhood might not even like thought about like different parks and being able
Most
to
people don't even know exist.
Exactly. And then being able to go back and look at the shots that they took on the phone and to see the smiles on their face, like it's actually like an accomplishment of them being able just to do something different. And it's after school, so like they get fresh after school, go to the program, to be outside, meet new friends as well, and learn from professional photographers, like
Mhm.
learning from them every insight, not just like taking a picture part of it, but just like capturing different moments and through the lens is like is a good sight to see.
No doubt. And when it comes down to just nature in general, I want to ask you a personal question. When you're out there with the students, do you see like they're appreciating what Philadelphia has to offer, or do they, see as far as just trash and debris, like what are they actually seeing when they're in the nature?
Yeah, so yeah, real quick, even with the trash, like my number one rule since I've been doing this community work, like they know I do not play when it comes to litter. Like so they already know like as soon as I see them just throw anything, I'll be right on them. But it just shows that like as far as them being outdoor and feeling safe, like that's the main goal because in
That's
the
real.
area where we from, it be stuff going on all across. Like you know what I'm saying? Like crossfire go all throughout the neighborhood that I know you
Mhm.
see often on like the news outlets and stuff. So this is a way that they can really say like, all right, we can be safe in this part time like
Yeah.
together. You know what I mean? Just 1 or 2 hours that we outdoor, we don't even gotta focus on the violence that's going on. We don't even gotta think about it. You know what I'm saying? And we right in the mix, like we right in the hood doing this type stuff. And then we might, sometimes go towards the river where it look like they out the neighborhood and it's really 5 minutes away from the neighborhood. So it's like getting them away and feeling like just safety and feeling like a peace of mind for real, for real.
hmm And then, when it comes down to even, I appreciate you talking about that, when it comes down to the students and their willingness to even want to take these type of initiatives and be a part of the programs, like being a part of a nature club or something like that. How can we make these things more compelling so they want to sign up, they want to join, they want to tell their friends, and more people can be activated in these spaces?
Absolutely. So I know for sure the stipend get them all the time, and then maybe
Okay.
like a gift
So we
card
gotta talk
or
money.
something.
It's the money
Yeah, yeah,
talk.
yeah, 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 yeah. So look, my whole thing is like we did the whole summer we do work ready, right? They work 6 weeks out the summer, they get a good paycheck, they outdoor, they whatever they doing in that field for them 6 weeks, they getting paid for it and they feel good and they independent and it's showing them, the work ethics. And then once that end is like back to school and no money coming in or no opportunities for them. So this kind of just extends that opportunity from the summertime for them to still be able to, get a couple of dollars in their pocket. They want to get stuff. The world is different now, so everything is like trying to just monetize stuff with them. And then also just right after school is like, all right, we don't gotta get in trouble. We don't gotta go to a household that we might not be comfortable in, or we don't gotta just run the streets. We can actually, I got program to go to after this. So it's kind of like just giving them accountability of listen, stay busy, stay focused, and throughout the week after school, come to this program, learn something new, and then you can go right back to whatever you're doing. But it just give you a break from not reality, but just give you a break from your everyday schedule that they used to.
And when it comes down to the pictures, are they able to take like the pictures that they print, or well, are they able to print them first off and able to take them home with them as far as the shots that they get out while they're in nature?
Yeah, absolutely. So we at actually like week 3 right now. So they at the process now where they taking their shots and they actually getting paid for like certain shots that they print out,
Awesome.
um, that they able to upload and stuff. So they get paid for each shot, and then also once we print it out, like I said, they'll be able to get a certificate saying they completed this program, and now they
Right.
got the opportunity to even maybe intern for Immortal Visions or even just become mentees of that still. And because we got a lot of kids that want to be YouTubers, we got a lot of kids that want to be that just want to have access. A lot of them artists that rap, and a lot of them rap, sing, or whatever they do. And we just show them that listen, having a camera or having a team of a camera, a person, a friend, or whatever, this is a way that we all can uplift and elevate each other through what y'all like to do already. Because y'all on the phone taking pictures already of nothing. So this kind of just show y'all, like you said, the nature part of it, and just allowing them to feel like okay, now they can have another outlet of becoming a photographer or becoming a videographer or even like the aspect of being an artist to learn different shots and different creative thinking and different ways of them can just expand their whole mindset.
No doubt. And for those who are just tuning in, man, you tapped in with Buddha, who is the president of Power Mentors. And when it comes down, Power Circle Mentors, I'm sorry. And when it comes down to taking over the city of Philadelphia and these youth, you know, he's activating in the space of nature. He's activating in the space of bringing these kids back outside to make sure that, you know, they can see Philadelphia in a greener and a brighter way. So Buddha, I want to give you another opportunity to shout yourself out, tell the people that can find you, stay locked with everything you all got going on. And when would be the next one? I know you are doing this for the month of October, but when would be the next time you all doing something similar to this?
So yeah, real quick, the next one, like we got workshops and programs just lined up for them back to back to back because so even for the kids that might not want to do photography, we always got another option of either guest speaker come in, talk to them, give them some knowledge, or we also have other concurrent workshops running along with each other. So it can be like anything between from basketball programs to making candles to t-shirt designs, anything they want to do we'll bring that to the table and just match their whole energy with it and just make sure we put the resource in front of their face so that they can have the opportunity. But as far as like my handle and everything, Power Circle, Power underscore Circle underscore Mentors is our social media, and then they can also reach my personal page at Easy Forever. And I also wanted to shout out my team, my partner Ms. Nafisa. She's going through a lot right now, battling leukemia, so we all holding it down for her to also create through this whole photography class to kind of like put some stuff together to just keep her spirits up. Also wanted to shout out my other partner, Keisha, that's like very hands on with the kids. She's my executive director. So I wanted to shout those people out because I just want to let people know like without a team, none of this would be possible. Without partnerships, without other organizations coming together, none of this is possible because there's a lot like just being able to run a nonprofit, being able to fund your nonprofit, and just to have all these kids wanting to come when it's not school, when it's not how should I say it, when it's not so school is like mandatory. You gotta go to school growing up. You know, you gotta be at school at a certain time. After school programs is not mandatory. So for us to be able to get so many kids willing to come,
Love it.
it's just amazing. It's amazing. Like shout out to the kids, shout out to the youth that really be like dedicated. And you can see they want to do better. Like they want to do other stuff. It's just like we just gotta bring those resources in front of them, kind of show them the way a little bit, and then just connect the dots. So shout out to the youth for sure.
No doubt. And speaking of partners, you know, I wanted to bring back a little bit of the conversation as far as the partnership with Riverfront North. You know, how has that partnership been and how has the kids been accepting to, you know, I know we talked about when they go closer to the river, they're like excited, feeling like they're somewhere else. But how have they been accepted to, you know, just understanding just what they are giving them as far as the information?
It's so amazing because it's so dealing with Riverfront North, it's so diverse. You know what I mean? It's like they able to see a whole different kind of part of Frankfurt or just a different part of other people trying to come in and work with you. It's not a race thing. It's not a religion thing. It's just being a human and being able to like touch base with like their peace of mind. To be honest, because you got a place right by the river, right? A nice part. You got people probably jet skiing, boats riding past, sailboats, and a lot of kids might not even been to Jersey or been anywhere. So like just being there for that little moment is like it feel like they saved because a lot of them just be so worried. Like I talk to them on a personal level, one on ones, and I exactly know what they be going through. Just going through adversity. Most of them just entering the high school, so they trying to find themselves. But just being out by the river and working with different companies like Riverfront North, like I said, we went fishing with them, so it was a lot of their first time going fishing. It's just showing them different type of sports that they can do
Yeah.
it's not always, you don't always gotta be the typical, things growing up in the hood. There's other outlets out here, and that just show them like, yo, there's other people out here that's willing to really help y'all. There's no excuse to say, oh, there's no resources around. Because it's out here. It's just really getting them to there, getting them comfortable, and just building that relationship. Like that's
Mhm.
the main part, is building that relationship over time. Because people not going to change their mindset right away or have a direction right away. So it just really it takes time. But Riverfront North is definitely was we're building a strong relationship with them for sure.
I love that, man. I appreciate you coming through today and having this conversation with us. The entire workshop, I think, is incredible. The idea to get the kids back outside, you know what I mean? Give them something to do, like you said, on their phones, other than playing video games or just talking on social media, whatever it may be, actually utilizing their phones to do something that they love to do, and then being outside, enjoying the nature, figuring out what Philadelphia has to offer, seeing different parts of the city, showing that it is a very diverse city and what diversity actually can do to the city and how you can actually come outside and be a part of that too. You can get on these jet skis as well. You know what I'm saying? You can get a kayak. You can do all that good stuff. Bartram Gardens is a space where you can actually rent kayaks now and get into the river. So it's a lot of things in the city that you can do when it comes down to just experiencing in a different way. So I appreciate that you all are taking the initiative by getting them outside and being in nature for sure, for sure. But again, I want to give you a little bit of time to shout yourself out, tell people how they can find you, stay locked. And if they want to sign their kid up too, we got to get you over capacity, Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Get more kids up in there. We need more people like you. That means just need a bigger space, a bigger space, more team is coming. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you're doing because it's working for sure. But tell people that can find you, support you, and if they want to donate to what you got going on, they can do so too.
Okay, and I appreciate you too, POC, like just for having me. It's an honor. Like I said, I follow you and I love your work. I see you moving in motion all the time. I feel like, listen, no lie, like I say, yo, you really next up. Like
Thank
when
you,
it
man. I
comes to this
appreciate it.
baby, like I see it. So definitely, thank you for this opportunity. And yeah, people, like I said, people can follow us at powercirclementors.com or go to the social media. We definitely use Instagram a lot. That's where the kids at. So we use Instagram a lot. We got a lot of stuff going on, like coming up. Like always got events coming up, holiday events. We in the school, so we actually do like curriculum in the school. So if you want to sign your kid up, we welcome everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ages as long as they from ages 12 to 19, they can come through. Like it's more like a family base. We don't want to treat it like school. It's more like just building family, and Power Circle really stands for like equal opportunity. Like we all equal. We all the same. Nobody's above nobody. So join the Power Circle, tap in with us. And like I said, these kids with this particular nature program, they still getting a little check out of it too. So they still, filling their pockets up with some money. But we definitely need more partnerships so we can still expand and bring more money into these kids' pockets so they can stay out the street, so they don't gotta have that option of selling drugs or have that option of stealing cars or that negative stuff for money that we all need. They all want stuff. They all need stuff because the world we live in, they see it through a lens on social media. They think it's overnight success, but this really showing like this working hard, work ethics, and anything is possible. So that's the message for sure.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you, Buddha, again for stopping through on this Friday morning, man. Definitely stay locked with me, stay tapped in with me. But we about to go to a quick commercial break, man. It actually ends our show. I appreciate everybody who tuned in this Friday. We'll be back next Friday. You already know each and every Friday starting at 10 a.m. You got to get up anyway. So why not get it with me, man, here on Eco Word? I appreciate everybody. Don't forget to tune in and definitely tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll be right back. Peace.